Hey everybody, this is Collector Dude. I'm back. I'm going to show you some books I picked up the past couple of days. I've been going after work, or on the weekend I plan to go. It's Friday night right now. I'm going to try to go this weekend to Half Price Books because they got a sale on. Everything's like 20% off or more, something like that. But you find some great deals. And when you find out they got a sale on, hit them comic books, hit those school books, or whatever book you need to get. Because you get great savings there. They're already marked down, so when you get dollar books for even 20% off or more, it's nice. So I'm gonna start off with, this is one of the books I got. I picked up this Men Against the Sea. My dad had a whole set of these for my older brother. My older brother's about 10, 15 years older than me, but he had all of these, and I used to look at these, but they're worth a lot of money now. He liked these better than other comic books. My dad bought me Batman. My brother used to get X-Men and stuff like that, but he let my dad like Batman. I like Superman better, but right now I'm just liking everything. So, but this is Men Against the Sea. This is going for like 16 bucks, something like that, in really good condition. And it wasn't in bad condition. I got it for $1. Most of the books I'm showing you now, I got $1. But it's got a little, it's off right here, but it's still in really nice condition. Maybe it's got a little bit of marks you can see on there. I got a magazine size board for this one because I didn't have any Golden Age ones, but I'm gonna have to get Golden Age bags and boards. And if you watch my videos, I always have Silver Age. This is just a little bit bigger. So, but that's Men Against the Sea #1, classic illustrated, really nice. So, then I got some DC stuff. This one's Transmetropolitan. I hate it here. This was going for a pretty good amount of money. I think I looked at the prices, like 22 bucks in near mint. It's got a little bit of stuff on it, like the color, everything's off. I'm not sure if it's near mint, but it's close to it. But I looked at it and it looked really nice, so I picked it up. But it said it's going for like 22 bucks in near mint condition. But it's got like some spots down there, everything you can see at the bottom. So, but I thought it looked nice. As soon as when you go somewhere, and a lot of the places when I go into Half Price Books, I'll look at something. If it's something different, or if I've never seen it before, I'll pick it up. Like I said, I'll put it aside and then check it out. And this was one of them. And I remember this was popular when it first came out, and the whole series and everything. So I put it aside. I said I better grab this one. But this is like a graphic novel, and everything. And it's I hate it here. I think it's just a graphic novel. Nothing, no numbers or anything on it. But that's that. This looks really nice. And I've been trying to get these because I like the story. I read the first one. I got Scooby Apocalypse 4, 5, and 6. I got 1, 2, and 3. I bought #1, and I found 2 and 3 at Half Price Books, and I'm going to find the other ones. And right now, if you can, I wanted to do a video on it, but I can just say it here. Midtown Comics has everything like for 75% off. I'm not sure about the new stuff, but their back issues, you can pick up everything that you wanted, 75% off if they have it, what's in stock. Everything. I looked up Thanos. They got Thanos Rising, but they don't have the Thanos books. I saw these are marked down like they're $1.70, $1.26. Some of the books that are like marked up really high, like $20, $30 books, 75% off. They don't have everything. Some stuff is 15% off, and some stuff's 25% off. But the other stuff is, like I said, a lot of stuff is 75% off at MidtownComics.com. If you go to their site, you can get a lot of stuff right now. But that Scooby Apocalypse stuff is it's like real monsters. It's not like in the cartoon where they're fake and stuff like that, but those are real monsters. This looked really cool, so I picked it up. I didn't get #1 and #2. Couldn't find them. But this is, I'll show you these. Poison Ivy, which is a cycle of life and death. I got 3, 4, 5, and #6. These were going for a little bit of money. The first book is going for, I think, was it like $8, $8.49. I usually check mycomicshop.com, or check Amazon or eBay and see what people are selling it for. Like I said, when you go to those sites, they could be charging anything for these things. But usually mycomicshop.com or Midtown or Mile High Comics or something like that, they'll have them for like reasonable prices. I think there's another one called Westfield Comics. I mean, I order some stuff off of them depending on if I want to get an extra copy or something, because sometimes Midtown will let you only buy one of them, unless you go pre-order. When you go for the pre-order stuff or the preview section in their on their site, you can order as many as you want, I think. But once it gets to the day or the week or whatever before it comes out, then you can only get whatever they say. But this was going for a little bit of money. I have these when I first came out. I love David Finch artwork. Wonder Woman 38. Awesome cover. Like I said, I'm doing a flip through of his artwork on Batman, but I want to do these too. So if I don't see a flip through or black and white artwork of this, I'm going to do the flip through of these books and everything. That's some of the other videos I want to try to do. Darth Vader and stuff like that as well would be good. But that was going for a little bit of money. It's a really nice cover. Now I got some Marvel books. This I saw and it looked different, so I set it aside. This was going for a pretty good amount of money. It's got some really nice artwork inside of it too. I'm like, wow, this is different. But Deadpool 2099. Like I said, I got all these for $1. I'll show you some artwork in this real quick. I got a big stack of books, so I want to go fast, but this is the inside of it, and it wasn't bad, or outside of it. But it's like the inside first page. But I was surprised with the artwork inside. It's not bad. It looks nice. Like I said, be very, very careful with it. I like this because I don't remember when this came out, but when I saw it, I said, "Hey." And when I went into the comic book shop I go into, or the half-price books I go into, it's the one on West Lane Avenue in Columbus, Ohio. But since they have a sale, they had a big rack out on wheels, and it was a ton of books. I'd say it had at least 200 or 300 books on it. And I went through all of them. It took me about an hour to go through that, and I was there maybe about 2 hours, something like that. And some other people came in too, and I started talking to them and everything. We started talking about comics in certain stores that sell more or charge more and stuff. And we like the West Lane one, because West Lane Avenue one, because every book that they have in there is usually $1. And sometimes they maybe charge a little bit more, but mostly they charge us $1 for their books. But that's inside artwork. That's just some of it. But this was going for a little bit of money. I can't remember exactly what it is. I checked it, and I said I better grab that. That's nice. Everything I hate, like I said, when I get doubles of stuff, I'm going to try to use them for contest or resell them. This one I couldn't find. Ultimate Marvel. I couldn't find what this is, so I'm not sure what it is. It was just showing like artwork in it, so I said I'd grab it. I thought that was nice. It's just mostly artwork in it, so I'm gonna try to find it somewhere and see what this is. But it looks really nice, so I thought I'd pick it up. There's different things, different artwork in it. But that's it with that. Hopefully, maybe it'll turn out to be something special. This is some black and white artwork. But like I said, I'm not sure. The destruction of the Ultimate Universe, parental advisory, it says on it, but I'm not sure, and it doesn't have a number. So I mean, just say something on the inside. I don't want to hold up everything just for this, but it's like it's the first printing Ultimate Marvel sampler. That's what it is. You can see if it'll focus on there. Yeah, it won't focus, but it probably goes too fast. But it says Ultimate Marvel sampler there. So, but I think it's kind of cool when you see artwork in there like that. But this one, I'm not sure what this is either. This is one of the books. I got the first one of these. Like I said, I bent it I'm trying to flatten it out now, but once it bends like that, I think it's just messed up. I might have to buy another one if I want to have a nice copy. But they were up in price though now with her. But this was a Halloween Comic Fest book. So I think it's just a reprint. Oh, but I'm gonna have to check it out and see if it's worth anything. But when I saw it, I like her because she's the first appearance of her in Darth Vader. So I grabbed it, all for $1. This one, I like Alex Maleev and Brian Michael Bendis. This is Moon Knight #1. This was going for a little bit of money too. I think about $8 on mycomicshop.com. What was a really good story. Everything. So I think they did about 12 issues, 12 issues. These were cool. As soon as I saw these, I had to make sure if they weren't reprints or something that just came out. They're not in great condition, not in bad condition, but 19 and 21 of Tales from the Crypt. So I like stuff like this as well. Just nice artwork, the covers and everything. So like I said, they're not bad condition. They were nice and clean and everything, so the edges and everything. But like I said, there was a stack of books on this rack. And when, like I said it before in one of my other videos, I went to the drawers and went to the stand and I looked at the rack and I said, I'll go there afterwards. And then somebody came in and he left with a stack of books. And I'm like, oh man, I should have went there first because that's where the new stuff is at. And the other stuff I had saw before. I mean, maybe they incorporated a little bit, but when I went, I still walked out with a stack of books. He passed up some stuff he didn't want. And like I said, some people want it, some people don't. And I had some other stuff, Marvel stuff, that I passed up yesterday when I went and handed them to the guy. He said, oh, I'll take it. I didn't want it, but he wanted it. And I found a bunch of independent stuff. He goes, I don't like that independent stuff. And I'm thinking, I didn't say anything, but you got to pay attention because the independent stuff I picked up is worth a lot of money. And I maybe spent $30. And when I'm looking at it, I'm thinking I could probably make 300 or somewhere around that area with what I got. And I'm thinking, wow. So this is one of the books that's worth a lot of money. This was Master Plasty. I never saw this before. Or I think I saw it before, but I passed it up and I'm like, oh, what in the world is that? But it's from Image. And I didn't realize what this is. And it's got different artwork in it. It was kind of weird, but I picked it up and I looked it up on the in mycomicshop.com, couldn't find it. And so I looked on Amazon. It's going for $96. This is second printing, but that's what they're selling it for. I don't know what you're going to get out of it, but $96 for this book, and I paid $1 for it. I thought it was cool. The first printing is going for $156. And it's got a blue background and the faces are white and everything on the first printing. But you can check it out and see. But Master Plasty, second printing, #1. Or it's just, I don't even think it's a number. But it looked really, like I said, this was one of the books I said, that's different, set it aside. And I'm glad I did. But I think I've seen more of these somewhere, so I think I'm going to have to go check them out and grab them. I keep picking this up when I get it because I love this guy's artwork. Dan Moore, Grant Morrison, right at Claws. And they came out with one just recently. It's $7.99. I'm like, what? I didn't get it, but I think I need to go back and get it. Or I can wait and spend my money on the dollar books, and maybe Claws, the $7.99 book, will end up at half price books for $1. Maybe $3 because they go half price unless it's worth something, and they'll go higher than the cover. But this is a really good story. If you're not reading this, if you didn't pick any of these up, try to get them. It's a really good story. Trade paperback will work, but it's a really good story and beautiful artwork. All for $1. This one, I saw it was different. I remember when these came out, but I didn't pick any of them up. This is From Hell, Alan Moore. This is going for a little bit of money, but it's being a melodrama in 16 parts. This is volume 4. It's not focusing. Volume 4. So I'm not sure exactly what it's going for. I remember looking it up. I can't remember right offhand, but as soon as I saw it, I said it's something different. Grab it. But that looks nice, and it's in good condition too. So, and these are some of the ones that I said I found. This is from Ani Press, issue 1 of Invader Zim. This stuff is going for a lot of money. This is first printing. I'm like, wow. And I said, let me look at this stuff. It's got a couple of a dings in it, like right there. But I remember seeing some of this stuff before, and I passed it up. I'm thinking, I really don't want that. But it's just so different. So I said, once I found one or a few that were different, and I checked them, and the prices were really high, I said, every time you see one, grab it. And this is part of the ones that was like on that rack, and I just grabbed them all as soon as I saw them. And this was going for a little bit of money. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but on Amazon, it's like 30 bucks or more. I think it's even more than that, but I'm not sure how old these are, but it's fun artwork inside. So, and this looked like it was going for a little bit too. I can't remember either, but I looked it up, and I found another magic whistle that were going for a little bit, but I couldn't find this one. This is magic whistle number 3.2, and I couldn't find exactly the exact one, so I'm gonna have to keep looking until I find it. Usually you can find it on Amazon, but I couldn't find it on mycomicshop.com. If anybody knows what this is, let me know. It's a graphic novel too, and it looked fun. Like I said, it's all independent stuff, so I picked it up. Let me see what the name of it. Alternative Comics is what it says. Oh, you see, you're not going to see the camera always just blurs what's right on the outside there. It was different. So, and these were cool. Johnny the Homicidal Maniac. As soon as I saw it, I said, put this aside, because this is probably going to be wild. But this is third printing. First printing is astronomical. I was like, you got to be kidding me. Like $300 or $400. So this is third printing. It's probably going for a good price too. I tried looking up prices, and I wrote some of them down, but I didn't continue because I said I want to just get the video doing. But if you know what these are, third printing, Johnny the Homicidal Maniac. This is, let's see, number 2. I wrote it down. Third printing. This is number 2, third printing. And this is number 4. This is the second printing of Johnny the Homicidal Maniac. And this is number 5. This is first printing. First printing of Johnny the Homicidal Maniac. And this is first printing of number 6. Johnny the Homicidal Maniac. I was like, and it's just all black and white artwork, and it's wild looking, it's funny. And this is number 7, first printing of Johnny the Homicidal Maniac. And it's signed. So I thought that was cool. And I found a book today, I put it back and I forgot to grab it. I just wanted to get that one. It was the Castle Waiting. And it was, I had 1 through 3, and then there was another graphic novel. And they were going for a lot of money on Amazon. I had to put them back because I was trying to save some money. My leg is going to sleep. But I was trying to save some money, so I said I can only get a few. And I'll show you the book that I put everything back and just got that one just for now. I'm going to go back when I get a little bit more money. Hopefully they're still there. It was signed. Castle Waiting number 2 or number 3, one of those. But this is signed by Yonan, I think his name, Yonan Vasquez. I'm not sure if that's his signature or not, but I think it is. That looks like a J. But those I thought were fun, so maybe I'll do a flip through of these just to show you what it looks like. But the writing's real small and everything, like it's all the detail and everything they did with the pen and stuff. This one's different. Chronic Apathy, number 6. I couldn't find this one, but some of these are like a really independent underground type books. You usually don't find them, but some of them you do find on Amazon. That's number 6. If you know what this one is, let me know. But and these, I found these before, but I passed them up. Flaneur. 7, 8, and 11. These are really cute. It's like just different artwork, wild stuff. But these are going for a little bit of money on Amazon too. That's number 11 or number 9 or 8. Yeah, 8 there. And this is number 11. So I picked them up. Like, hey, different. Grab them. Dirty Plot. This is going for a little bit. This is number 8. If you focus. If you can focus. There we go. I think so. There it is. I get too much happening in the background. Eventually you'll see I'll get a backdrop or something, just all black or something to maybe pick it out, and then I'll just blend in with the black that I'm wearing, and you'll just see my head and hands. Like, ooh. Okay, but this is number 8, and this looked like it was going for a little bit. Just different artwork, wild underground type stuff. This was going for sick money. I Feel Sick. Nice glossy cover. It's got a little ding in the back and everything, but this was slave labor comics and everything. So if you know any is it slave labor graphics or slave labor? I think it's slave labor graphics, something like that. But a book about a girl. I thought that was funny. As soon as I saw it, I said, grab it. It was going for a little bit of money too. I was like, wow. So that's number 1. And these, Squee by Jonan Vasquez. He did the Johnny the Homicidal Maniac, and he did this. And the artwork looks like this inside. It's funny. This is number 1. Squee, I think, let me see, Squee, this is number 1, 4th printing. So I'm not sure what his first printings were, but he did 4 printings of this. Maybe more, I don't know. This is number 2, 1st printing. This is number 3, 1st printing. And this is number 4. I found 2 of these. This one's kind of beat up a little bit and a little warped. But this one's really in nice condition. That's number 4. And this is 1st printings, both of these. And called Squee. So if you know anything about those, let me know. But I looked at them, and some of them were worth a little bit of money. I'm like, wow. I'm gonna have to go back to that Half Price Books and check it out some more. But like I said, everything's marked down for $1. I'm not sure if it's just at the end of the year. Everything, I can go on the weekend and check for some more stuff or not. But like I said, go to Midtown Comics. You get 75% off on a lot of their books. Check them out. But when I went, these are some other books I picked up. They were for $1. There were 3 more. Old Man Logan, number 28. And you can see, if you know my channel, Diodato artwork. Beautiful stuff. That's number 28. Diodato. Oh, and come on, don't cover it up here. Diodato number 29. Look at that. The Hulk. It's like, man. And then 32. Look at that cover. I saw this like for $3, and I was like, I'm not getting it. And then I found this at another, the Lane Avenue one for $1, so I grabbed it. But there was 3 more books there with the Hulk on it. What's that Hulk? I forgot the name. The older Hulk. I forgot it. But it slipped my mind. I hate that. It's late, so I'm not thinking real good. But there was 3 other covers with Wolverine or Old Man Logan fighting the Hulk, and they're beautiful. But they were for $2 each. And I'm thinking, nah, I'm gonna wait because I already had a stack, as you see. But I want to go back and get those. I mean, maybe I can get them for cheaper, or like I said, if it's still 20% off, I'll get all 3 books. But I want to collect all Diodato artwork. I put those back. If they're still there, I'll get them. If they're not, I'll wait and get them somewhere else, like I said. But this is the book I grabbed. I put all the other stuff back I had. Castle Waiting. I think there was a Vampirella book I put back, and some other stuff. I had like a bunch of stuff, some stuff called Boneyard. If you ever heard of that, it was like 3 issues of that. I looked on Amazon. Like I said, you can't trust that Amazon is going to be exactly right, or with what the market is going to say these books are, but they're saying what they are. But who's going to buy those? And if you got the money, maybe you will. If you really want it, you will. But I usually trust mycomicshop.com or comic book stores with their pricing instead of Amazon or eBay, because you never know what they're going to charge. It's all over the place. But Boneyard and some other stuff, they were like really high. The other one, Castle Waiting, I put it back. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. How much? And just about anything. If you were to go and just buy a stack of books from Half Price Books for $1, you could go online and sell each book for $10 each. And if somebody wants it, they'll pay for it. Like I said, buyer beware. If you have a Half Price Books in your area, you don't need to go on Amazon and buy it unless you can't find that book. If you can't find it, at your local bookstore, local comic book store. If you can't find it online anywhere, you probably can find it on Amazon, but you might be paying a little bit of money. And I've done that a few times. I bought some books that I said before that I could not find anywhere else. I had to go on there and buy it. I paid a little bit more for shipping and handling, which drives you crazy. It's almost the same price as the book. Like, I got a couple of Wonder Woman issues and a mirror, the mirror cover that was painted by, I don't know if it was Josh Middleton, whatever, but she's sitting on the throne and everything. It was a beautiful cover. I think I paid about $7 for it, and the shipping and handling was like three or four, something. But I was like, hey, I can't find it anywhere, so I'm gonna buy it. I broke down and got it, but not on everything. But this was a nice cover here. This was the one that I bought tonight. I got it for $2. The Invincible Iron Man number 105. I had 104, or no, I had 149 in my hand. I was like, I'm not going to get that one right now. I'll put it aside. But this one I picked up. This was a little bit more, and I love Jack of Hearts. But it was in good condition. It's got a few little marks on it and everything. But like I said, I got to put it in my Silver Age bags and boards thing. But it's not in bad condition. Love the ad on the back. Larry Bird and Dr. J. But really nice book. Come on, focus. But really nice cover and everything. So, but that was my haul. And oh yes, and this was another book I got. I went to my one bookstore, Laughing Ogre, and I picked this up because I like the cover. And Eddie Burroughs did the artwork inside, beautiful. I love the cover. It was sold out on Midtown Comics. I couldn't get it, so I bought this one from Laughing Ogre and everything. But nice cover. They had a lot more books there, but I was like, I'm not gonna pay. I already picked up the half-price book stuff, and I said I'm gonna pick this one up. I said I'll pick just one book or one or two books, and I picked this one because I thought it was really nice. I liked the cover, and I couldn't get it anywhere else, so I'll get it there. And Laughing Ogre, like I said, they usually will have books that you don't get anywhere else because they only let you buy one. You can't just go in there and buy 2 or 3 of them, something like this. Some stores will let you do that. Some will say, no, you can just be fair and buy one. But this was really nice, so I picked it up. Maybe I'll do a flip through of this because this looked really good. But, and I had bought a stack of my Silver Age bags and boards. And these aren't too cheap and everything. I'd like to be able to see if I can go online, like some store, and see if I could find like 1,000 or 500 bags and boards or something like that each that you can get for in bulk for cheaper than buying just regular. Maybe I can find a place that does that. Also too, like the dividers in comic books. If I can do that, I'd like to do that because I just to separate my books and stuff like that. But like I said, that's what I have so far. That's what I did the past few days. It was fun. I had a good time. Spent a little bit of money, but and watched my spending, had on my budget and everything like that. So that was cool. But I'm gonna do more videos as I can over the weekend. It's going to be fun. I'm going to have a good time. Hopefully you guys enjoy it and like the videos and subscribe and have a good time in the site. Hopefully next year I built up my pile of books and everything that I'm going to give away. It's used for giveaways and contests and stuff like that to make it like I got like 212, 214 subscribers, something like that, maybe 216. Hopefully I can get something like 250 or 300 and do a contest for that, up to 300 or whatever like that, or set a date and you just like the video, whatever, and comment. And I'll put your name in a hat and everything. I've seen other guys do that, so I'll keep it real simple and figure out how to mail them so it gets to you just in the continental U.S. or something like that. Just gets to you safely with no dinged edges or something like that, and make sure the post office doesn't bend it and stuff like that. So just figuring out all those technicalities and stuff like that for shipping and handling to work. But I'll start some contests pretty soon. But thank you very much. It'll be early in the year, next year. But thank you very much for watching. You guys have a great night. You guys have a great holidays, New Year's Eve. Don't get sick, don't drink too much, but have fun, and have a great new year. And Collector Dude is out. All right, thank you very much for watching again. Collector Dude out.